All right, guys. Last week I released a video about how a man needs more than courage. And the main point of that video was that he also needs a cool head, a calm mind to be able to navigate his way through not only difficult circumstances, but life in general. But today I want to speak specifically about courage itself. And I think I have a really good illustration for you, one that will probably stick in your head, I hope at least, and maybe bring it to life for you. But I like it, so I thought I'd share it with you. Now, back in 1921, there was a Berber chieftain named Abd-el-Krim. And he was fighting he had led an insurrection with his warriors against the Spanish occupying forces in a section of Morocco called the Rif. And so he was also known as the Sultan of the Riffians. And he was a formidable warrior himself. Now, one of the things that he did to encourage his men to fight and to fight well with extraordinary courage was when his men would cross the battle lines to fight, he would send behind them tribeswomen screaming hysterically with henna smeared all over their hands. Now, henna is a reddish-orange dye extracted from a plant, and they would have it smeared all over their hands, and if their men showed any cowardice or any sign of holding back, these women would smear them with the henna. And so when the battle was over and the men would go back, they would be examined. And if they were found with henna smeared on them, they would be summarily shot. So in a sense, they were weeding out the cowards. This is when cowardice can actually kill you. So, yeah, that's not the way I'd want to do battle. And I'm thankful that we don't all do that, but I'm glad that in modern warfare you don't send screaming women behind you, because I think that maybe they'd get shot before the enemy would. But anyway, so it's important to not let cowardice overtake you. It's important to embrace courage. But, what is courage anyway? I mean, usually when we talk about courage, we're usually talking about facing a physical obstacle, a monster, a foe that is difficult to be taken down. That's why you need courage, otherwise you just wouldn't need it. And but it doesn't always come that way. Most of us don't live life on that level, but you still need courage to get through life. Life can be scary. I mean, they can throw all sorts of things at you, and you never see it coming half the time. Now you can calculate risk, and you can plan for the things that could potentially happen, and you do need courage for those things. But there's a lot of things that are going to come your way that you just cannot predict. I mean, you know that certain things could happen, but you just hope it's not going to happen to you. You think you're living your life in a way that is healthy, financially, physically, perhaps spiritually. You've outlined a plan for yourself, but something always hits you out of left field, and it can be scary. And some people fold. They have breakdowns. They experience great anxiety, and so I'm not saying all anxiety stems from that, but anxiety will stem from a lack of courage. And if you're not careful, a lack of courage will mark you and eventually kill you. And I say kill you, I don't necessarily mean physically, but it will kill your imagination, it will kill your character, it will kill your drive, and it will change you as a person to where you are pretty much a dead man walking. You just go on autopilot and you accept life as being horrible, dull, boring, out to get you, and not worth living. But you do need courage. You need courage to try new things. You need courage to use your imagination in new ways, to experiment. You need courage to be able to just take on a challenge when it's presented to you, knowing that you might possibly lose. Some people don't want to lose. They want to save face. They don't want to take the chance of looking shameful, stupid, or unknowledgeable about anything. So they don't even take a step in that direction at all. But you should. And some people don't have a problem with that. Not at all. But take courage. Be strong. And don't let that monster beat you. You don't have to win all the time. Not everything that you plan on has to come to fruition. And bad things are going to happen, but you can weather it. And it's a matter of just saying, I'm going to stand up to it no matter what. I'm going to try new things. If one thing doesn't work, I'm going to attack it from another angle. And, there are fewer and fewer surprises that occur in life to you once you develop a mindset like that. Knowing that anything could happen, but you're going to make it through it no matter what. Because that's what you do. And that's what courage gives you. And you don't want to stagnate. A lack of courage will cause you to stagnate. You will develop moss on you. And then, what fun is that, right? So, take heart. Be courageous. Do something with your life. Use your imagination. Take risk. Accept loss. And plan another strategy. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If it meant something to you, hit the thumbs up. And if you know somebody that should hear this, or perhaps might just like it for whatever reason, share it with them. And take heart. Stay courageous. Have a good day. Bye-bye.